Laker Academic Success Center. So my main role up here is to make sure that all your sons graduate from this university. What y'all think, parents? My other role is to make sure y'all sons understand the importance of getting that degree. And my other role is to make sure I'm hard on your sons. What you think about that, parents? All right, so it's funny because yesterday we had our first recruiting visit. So it's our first recruiting visit. I've been here going on 13 years. Actually, me and Coach Mitch started about the same time. And so I love what I get an opportunity to do. I get an opportunity to share in the journey that your young men will take. But I gotta say this, and my guys all know, I'm gonna be hard on you about this education stuff, gentlemen, because this is important. We know you can play football. That's why we recruit you. All y'all in this room can play. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't be here. So let's be real clear about that. If y'all was scrubs, y'all wouldn't be in this room. We know y'all have the athletic ability. But I know some of y'all may need a little bit more help on the athletic side. On the academic side. So on the academic side, a little bit more about me. My guys know I got kicked out of 2 different high schools, graduated from an alternative school. So never once did I think this Dr. Damon Arnold guy existed inside of me. So I love education. Love education, because I know what it did for me. And so I believe in education. I also believe that there's weaknesses in all of us. All of us have some things we need to work on. No one's immune to it. My thing, when I was in college, I don't like math. That's not my thing. I don't like science. That's not my thing. One of the things that I spoke about yesterday, I talked about how I love this program because we're family. My guys know I'm going to be hard on them, but they know they my guys. Love them. Coaches, we're family. But being family means that we got to talk to one another. Means that we got to be transparent. Means that if you're struggling, you're going to have to let my office know. Because we can't read minds. I'm going to be honest with you. If I could read minds, I wouldn't be working here. I'm traveling around the country making money, baby. If I could read minds. But I can't. So you got to let me know when you're struggling. You got to let me know when you're doing well. I love when y'all doing well. Because then I'm going to challenge you more. Because it's so funny how I know you athletes in the room, y'all don't just settle. Y'all don't settle for just being average. And by the way, I can't stand average. I hate average. I hate average. Because when I ask my guys, and my guys are talking about they got a C on the test, I'm like, is that good? And they're like, yeah. But I do understand in some of those classes that you aren't good at, like my math and science, a C is like an A. That's what I expect. But there's other classes that you're going to be good in that's going to be your thing that I expect you to get an A and a B. Does that make sense? Because that average, if I said, what position you play? DN. What's your name? Chance. Man, I seen your film, dog. You pretty average. It's kind of disrespectful, huh? Yeah. I mean, that's disrespectful. But you okay with being average in the classroom? Shouldn't that be disrespectful too? That's what I'm talking about. Is we pick and choose what we want disrespect to be. And you got to start understanding that if you're not doing your best in that classroom, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the people sitting around this table. It's disrespectful to your coaches. It's disrespectful to your teammates. And more than anything, it's disrespectful to yourself. Because you know you can do better. You know you can do better. So I look around the room and I see my student athletes, and I'm very, very proud of the ones in the room. I truly am. I truly am. Because they're getting it done. I'm proud of the coaches because the coaches make sure that you leave here with a degree. But your coaches all have a degree, so they can't do it for you. See, it's a responsibility that you're going to have once you come here. And your responsibility is do the thing that you said you were going to do when you got here. You didn't just say you was coming here to play football. You said you were coming here to be a student athlete. And that's deep. This is how deep it is, gentlemen. The next 4 or 5 years where you decide to go to school at is going to prepare you for the next 50, 60 years of your life. And so one thing that I talked about to my freshman class this year is I said, y'all got to be tired. I need y'all to be tired. And what I mean by being tired, gentlemen, is the same way you leave it all on the field is what I want you to do when you come to this university or whatever university you go to. I want you to leave it all at that university. And what I mean by that is I can't just have you going to football in class. That can't be your only existence. Because the successful students are the ones that are tired, that are doing the extra. So what extra are you going to do? There's career services on campus. There's different things that you can get involved with on campus. Let me give you a little thing that I always talk about. Your network determines your net worth. One more time. Your network determines your net worth. So who are you going to associate with when you get here? It's going to be important. It's going to be important. Remember, 4 or 5 years is going to dictate the next 50, 60 years of your life. And so I have a 13-year-old son. He's an athlete because his daddy was an athlete. You smiling because I'm still an athlete, huh, Chaz? See, I like Chaz. The rest of my guys is haters. Because Chaz is right here. He like, yeah. See, he giving thumbs down. All right, so I can't be this Dr. Damon Arnold guy. I can't. Because they're not coming to see Dr. Damon Arnold. Oh, I can't believe you got to see. They're not coming to see that guy. I'm Damon. We have fun. I got to put a different set of lenses on when I need a different set of lenses. So sometimes we kick it, we talk about everything in my office, but then I got to go to the meetings with President T. Haas and all of these different people, and I got to be an advocate for my guys. But I know how to put different lenses on. The same way you put different lenses on when you're on that football field. I need you to learn that about life. So I got haters that are on my squad. And y'all sitting at the table with one of them. Don't look back. He's one of my haters. So we make bets in my office. NCAA, we can't bet money, right? So I got to figure out a way because I got to encourage my guys, right? So I try to stay in shape, and my guy just put his head down. I don't know why he put his head down because he know where I'm going with this, and y'all laughing at that table because you like, he didn't want to put his head down. Yeah, I'm going there. So me and my guys make bets, and we make bets like this. They'll tell me, man, I'm going to get a B on this test. And I'm going to tell you, I want them to get a B. But then I'll say, all right, you got B or better. I'm going to take B minus and below. So if you get below that, you owe me 50 push-ups, or I owe you 50 push-ups. So it's been many times that I've been in my office doing push-ups because my guys did what they said they're going to do. I love that. But then, you know, hey, I win sometime too. So me and one of my guys had a bet last year. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I'm telling you I have to meet my guys where they are. I was that athlete who needed to have relationships with people who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Those were the best mentors I ever had. Those were the best mentors who told me, come on, Damon, you better than this. And so I understand that. I understand that I got to meet your young man where they are and say, come on, y'all, you know you can do better than this. So I got to think of different things. So we do push-ups, right? So last year I made a bet with one of my guys. Y'all ready for this, parents? Made a bet with one of my guys. And it was so funny to him because he always makes bets. And so he said he going to get a 3.3 or higher. And I was like, that's what's up. Because inside I was happy, like, ooh, he about to challenge himself. So I took the 3.2 and lower. He was dang near close to that 3.3. But he got like a 3-point-something. He didn't get the 3.3. As the academic guy, you think I'd be like, oh, that was close. Oh, heck no. I said, you owe me 50. But he put the stipulations on the 50. He said, all right, we're going to do 50 on command. And what that means, parents, is whenever he would have told me to do 50 push-ups, I would have had to do 50 push-ups. So if I'm walking on campus with the set of lenses on, trying to be Dr. Damon Arnold, walking with the president, he could have walked past me and said, Doc, give me 10. And I would have did it because I would have told the president, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. As long as I'm helping y'all, I don't care what everybody else thinks. I got some colleagues that they hate because they say, I'm too nice to you guys, I'm too hard on you guys. I don't care. I need to do my job because if I'm not pushing y'all, I'm not pushing I'm not doing what I said that I wanted to do when I set y'all in this room and said I'm going to make sure y'all going to be at that level where I know y'all can be. So he was laughing and he told everybody about it. Yeah, me and Doc, we bet 50, they are about to get this. And his team was like, yeah, because I had to do 50 for him before, so get him, come on. And then he told him what the bet was. He's like, dang, you about to lose. So he made it clear. He said, no, because we do this thing at the beginning of the semester where I address the whole 550 student athletes, and I talk about the services so we can get free tutoring for any subject. Gentlemen, any subject we can get tutoring for, so make sure you utilize us. Open your mouth. I can get you a tutor. If you don't know what you're going to major in, we got a person that comes over to my office on Thursday. They can help you with whatever major. My juniors and seniors, when you get that, we help you with resumes. We help you get internships. We help you with all these things, but you got to open your mouth. So this guy, as I'm addressing and talking to everybody, he said, yeah, you know what I'm going to have Doc do? When he's doing the Laker Pride, I'm going to text him. And I'm going to tell him, Doc, give me 10. And I would have had to do it. But guess what? He forgot that he could lose. And so my funny thing was this, because he's, one of our starting receivers. And I said, it's going to be real funny. We playing a game, and Coach Ginn is our receiving coach. And he's like, where's he at? And I got him over there doing 10. See, it wasn't funny when he thought about that. So, you understand why I gotta have fun with my guys? Y'all get that? Y'all get that where I gotta meet them where they are? Y'all do? Y'all get that? So, moms, y'all not mad at me because no? It's okay? Huh? Have at it? Have at it? Bean, give me 5. That wasn't even me. That was her. I'm 15 more. 15 more. All right, hey, I enjoyed y'all. If y'all have any questions about what we do academically, but understand, I'm going to push your young man. I'm going to make sure that he lives up to the potential, not just on the field. And that's what I love about Coach Mitchell, because he allows me to do that. He understands that the academics, because all of our coaches have a degree, is the important thing you're going to do. He gets that. He gets that. And I love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been here. I mean, after getting kicked out of 2 different high schools and graduating from an alternative school, and I'm not saying this to impress you, gentlemen, but to press upon you. If I could do it, you could do it. So I went on and got an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, 2 masters, and a PhD. And this is what I tell my guys. It's not how you start, it's how you finish that counts. So I close with this. So I said it's not how you start, it's how you finish that counts. I don't know too many of my guys, whatever position they play, that they sit up and they get off the field and they like, man, Coach Mitch, I can't tackle him today, man. Just take me out, next game. But what I find sometimes is we give up on our dreams. Stop that. Stop that. You can do whatever you choose to do. You just got to make the choice to get it done. And in my office and at this university, the same way these coaches are going to be hard on you and have an expectation. That's why we went undefeated, because it was an expectation. I'm going to have an expectation for you in this classroom. So right now, go ahead and get mad at me. But I don't care. Because when they tell you to do something, y'all get mad, but y'all don't say nothing. So I don't want y'all saying nothing when I'm on y'all hard about this academics. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, we just celebrated our 2016 at one of our football games. And I can't tell you how good I felt when I seen all my guys. And all my guys coming up to me, man, Doc, man, thank you for being hard on me. And I told them the same thing I'm telling you. We family. We family. And I can't be your yes man. I'm going to be that person that's going to understand, if you don't right now, that the next 4 or 5 years is preparing you for the next 50, 60 years. All right, I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day.